Ben, could you tell us what does the Whywaste application does, and how do our companies connect to bring the benefits to our mutual customers?
Yes, thanks, Paul. So yeah, we're a company called Whywaste. We're based out of Sweden, and our aim is to make sustainability profitable for retailers. Now, what we do to do that is we develop different software solutions that tackle different efficiency pain points on a shop floor. Because we noticed we've had 6-7 years experience working in retail now, and we noticed that different tasks on a shop floor are huge drivers for food waste, and they're not environmentally friendly, and as we all know, food waste is a massive problem.
Yeah.
Now, we met about 7-8 months ago now in London, and we were on the booth next to each other at a show, and we just got talking, and we saw a definite collaboration potential between what Traxlo do and what Whywaste do. Now, with Traxlo sending the workers in to do the tasks in the store, if we could somehow put our software onto your workers' applications and handheld devices, it brings a whole new world of efficiency. It means that the normal retail workers are not having to do the tasks that often take too long, and then food and date checking gets missed, more food waste is driven. If we have workers that are motivated, such as your workers, then we're going to see a huge decrease in the amount of time taken to do these tasks, but also, most importantly, a reduction in the food waste.
The thing about it is that you have to do it every day, and you have to do it thoroughly, and you cannot miss it, and that is an important thing. And as you mentioned, like in the chaotic environment, especially of the big stores, that happens more often than it should be, and that's where our Traxlo workers, gig workers, come in, and they are dedicated for this particular task.
Yes.
They just have a list of products through Whywaste application, which they have to check today. Tomorrow, maybe another gig worker will come and check this different list of the products, but in the end, every day the task is done, and all the products gets checked at the needed times.
Yes, exactly. And then the shop manager's happy. The tasks are getting done for the shop. There's no risk of out-of-date products being left on the shelves, and it's a win-win-win. Everybody's happy from using the collaboration.
Yeah, I say it's 3 wins, like win for you, win for us, and win for the retailer. So it's win-win-win-win.
Exactly, perfect.
And I also like what potential it brings when a retail chain can have all this regular daily data collected by our gig workers through your mobile application, and then using extension of your products.
Exactly. So yeah, beyond just the daily date checking routine, we collect data points which are not usually, at least in our experience across Europe, they're not usually collected in the store. So we can pinpoint exactly which products are the highest drivers for food waste. So if your workers are having to check and mark as out of stock a particular product most often, we can then present that data back to the shop worker or the shop manager or the retail chain and say, look, you're spending a lot of money on purchasing this product, it's not selling. Maybe you want to reduce that purchase and then replace it with a product line that is selling more. Therefore, it's more profitable for the retailer because they have a line that is more popular, but also they reduce the waste by not stocking a line which is going to waste most often. So by using your workers and the access that you have through your gig workers to the shop floor, we are able to make a real difference when it comes to environmental and sustainability challenges.
Yeah, definitely. And if you can include the dynamic pricing, if there is electronic price labels, then it's additional benefits that you can even sell more of soon to expire products. That's how you also check on sustainability, and you do not waste so much products.
Exactly, and it's something that sits behind the application. The dynamic pricing is the way forward to be able to accurately discount a product at the optimum value it's going to sell. So that drives the profitability for the retailer. So they're not losing money, but they're still getting a sale. The product is still selling, and they're not going to waste. It's going to a home. It's being used, and again, such a good partnership. At the moment, we're trialing a test case in a chain here in Lithuania, working with Traxlo, but we see the potential is it's global. Start with Europe, start with Lithuania, but then what we can achieve through your mobility of the workforce and through the applications that sits behind that, I think it's the scalability is really quite high.
Next in plans, Sweden, Poland, whenever we launch the gig workers, we are very happy to take Whywaste together, as it's one of the tasks which is repeatable in every chain, in every size of the store.
Yep.
Everybody has to check the expiration dates. And everyone who doesn't do it currently in a systemic way can benefit from doing that.
Exactly, and then vice versa. We are already in about 17 markets globally, and the way the European and Western markets are going is moving towards a more gig-based economy. So we know store owners in Sweden, in Finland, UK are looking at using more transient workforces. So if we can, hopefully the plan will be that we can use our customer base to say, hey, you guys should be looking at these guys because they can drive down your costs even more. So we hope that the collaboration is long-lasting and the significant potential there. It's an app-based system, so it just downloads onto the phones that the workers use. But there is definite collaboration potential sitting behind that. So such as the coding, we can have it hard-coded onto their system, but that's a lot further down the line. At the moment, we like to keep it simple because that's the easiest to explain.
Yeah.
Globally speaking, food waste is a huge problem. If we take it across every industry, food waste is the third highest producer of greenhouse gas emissions in the world. If it was a country, only China and the US produce more greenhouse gases. In the retail sector, off the top of my head, from I think it was 2021, the latest statistics said it was worth 75 billion euros in the amount of food we waste globally, and that's from retail alone. And you can imagine that's just by not having visibility or not knowing which products on which products are on the shelves, which products are wasted. By using a system such as ours, which is validated and allowed into stores through systems such as Traxlo, we're going to drive that down, and the savings are both financially and environmentally are off the chart.